We do welcome you back from the break. You're still watching NBS Live at 9. I am Isabella Tugume with Kanari Mugume. Civil society organizations have linked the continued failure in service delivery in some public offices to poor governance and leadership, with the blame put on failure to appoint the right people to man offices. During a leaders' engagement on contemporary issues on governance in the NGO sector, it was also noted poor accountability and lack of transparency was forcing many foreign funders to withdraw from supporting the local civil society.
Under Article 273 of the Uganda Constitution, the President is mandated to appoint people to certain offices. However, in a number of cases, those appointed do not perform according to expectations. Poor performance of officers is also witnessed in the private sector and the civil society. The Executive Director of the Food Rights Alliance, Agnes Chirabu, warns that poor performance will continue to derail service delivery until clear guidelines on appointing the right people and holding them accountable in both public and civil society offices are put in place. Chirabu was addressing an engagement on governance concerns in the civil society world.
Somebody is named a permanent secretary, somebody is named a minister, is named, you just wake up and you're named. So naming is not the problem, or starting isn't the problem, but the problem is that the absence of systems and structures to mentor leaderships.
Other leaders at the summit also expressed the need for organizations to clean up their houses, especially on issues of governance, leadership and accountability, challenges they believe are responsible for the pulling out of several foreign funders from Uganda.
The quickest way you can kill the sector is not even by the NGO bureau closing or suspending, is by having wrong board members.
But moving forward, we need to take individual responsibility. We have to rebuild our sectors our own selves.
The Director General, Ahaki, Moses Mulumba, called for the establishment of a leadership academy to specifically equip with skills to manage civil society organizations and government departments. Mulumba equally challenged leaders to always allow constructive criticism from their subordinates.
The issue is that internally we must be able to put in place structures, set minimum qualifications for our work, be sure that we don't work with relatives across the board.
The leaders also decried government's increasing control of civil society's operational space.
And so we're seeing that a number of NGOs are finding it very difficult to continue with their programs.
The engagement was held to allow leaders within the civil society to open up on grievances and also jointly draw strategies on how to thrive in the narrowing spaces. Jackie Mutesi, Alan Mwesigwa, NBS.
Members of Parliament hailing from Shema District, flanked by Indian Women Association